Okay. So finding our way into our seat. Maybe even bring the hands so that the thumbs come to the sacrum lower back. Now we've all got a different amount of curvature there. Some people have too much and the chest wants to come forward. So don't worry particularly about the shape or any comparison or ideas about the shape, but just try to assure yourself that you're not in a rounded forward position and that you're upright. So you're coming onto the front of the sitting bones. It doesn't need to be curved or perfect, but as best as your spine wants to do happily today in that upright with a natural curve at the lower. Pick up the hands and gently let them fall to the legs, just where they want to. That's it. Let the eyes close down. Gently draw in around your core, just 10%, 20%. Notice if the ribs want to flare up. Maybe you can get the feeling that the lower back is lengthening without popping the ribs out too much. That may be difficult, and that's okay. Maybe a small smile plays across the face. We come into our familiar grounding practice here on the mat right now. Allowing comparison to go, allowing plans to go, needs, and just being warm, being safe, being sat in a body that's ready to move, aware and in possession of this wonderful consciousness. Take a deep breath in, get as tall as you can. Open the mouth, let that air just fall out as if it could take your worries away with it. And once more, maybe a little smile. Breathe in tall, and I'm here, and I'm alive, and I'm awake. Nothing else really matters, even if we're just pretending for a few minutes. And feel your weight pressing down onto the floor, onto the mat, the earth. And that connection with the rest of the physical world. Your mind, through your body, through the earth. Next time you breathe in, see if you can breathe into the back ribs and the side ribs. Filling up the space behind you and to the sides of you. Soften the shoulders, even as you hold the air in, soften the shoulders, or in the belly. With control, exhale through the nose. Smooth inhale. Gentle retention. Soften, soften, soften. Smooth exhale. Once more, inhale. Expand the ribs. Fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up. Hold. See if you can soften on the outside. Soften the shoulders, soften the neck, soften the face. The air in as long as you can. Before it becomes too much, gently exhale and return to normal breathing. I'm going to remind us of the wonders of nature and existence. We'll practice the humming bee breath, the Brahmari breath. It's an inhale and it's hum, a bee noise, buzzing. We'll take 3 rounds of the Brahmari breath. The inhale to begin together. With your own pace, continue. Turning to a steady breath through the nose. We're going to take a few rounds of Agnisara Kriya. And Agnisara Kriya is very like the Kapalabhati breath. With a sharp exhale through the nose, bring the abdomen in and up, the stomach in and up, and then we relax. And the relaxation causes the inhale to happen with no effort. First. And we'll start with, say, 20. And when we've completed 20, we'll take the Mahabandha, the great lock, which will be bring everything in and up, drop the chin and hold the air out. And then we soften and we inhale. We've done this before and we've been taking the alternate nostril. The 20 rounds of Agnisara Kriya will begin together. Inhale. Exhale fully. Draw the stomach in and up. Soften, gentle inhale. 2 or 3 normal breaths. And then the second round, inhale together. And the lock. Relax. Inhale. Exhale. Final round. Inhale together. Exhale. Relax. Inhale, turn the palms face up, close the eyes if they're open. Breathe steadily. Let the inhale flow into the exhale. Just watching the breath, watching the transition from inhale to exhale. And letting the stories go when they come, just push them to the side, come back to the breath. The here, the now. Let the hands fall out to the side and the fingertips brush the earth if they reach. Inhale. Follow with me, open the eyes now. Exhale. Thumbs point back. Chug. Inhale, push out and away. Exhale, push the hands forward, round the upper. Inhale, sweep the hands through, open them like a book. Exhale the fingers to the belly, round the lower. Inhale, swim. Exhale. Once. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open the book. Inhale. Round the lower back. Swim through. Exhale. Once more to the heavens. Inhale. Exhale to the or Om. Inhale. Feeling the warmth of your hands pressed together. Start to very gently move the spine. Circling around, keeping the hands still. Keeping the sitting bones grounded. Drawing shoulders, drawing circles with the shoulders. The other way. Release the hands to the knees. So the circles become a little bigger. Tipping the body forwards. Next time you come back, reverse direction. Neutral spine, reach the arms out, point the fingers, and little circles. Real cycles. Stretching away through the fingers and the other way. Hands down, head circles, drawing circles with chin. The other way. Now back to the shoulders, circling back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Squeeze them and then forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the arms. Switching. Fingertips, brush them up. Open the shoulder, open the armpit. Reach. Squeeze the ears with the arms. Reach, reach, reach. Draw the ribs in. Draw the belly in. Exhale, circle hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Inhale. Open the chest. Gaze upwards if the neck's okay. Exhale, the hands come in front. Walk the fingers forwards. Inhale, open the chest. Gaze forwards. Settle the shoulders. Exhale, maybe the forearms lower to the mat. See what's happening to the lower back. Inhale through. Exhale, round. Lift from the belly. Straighten up. Bring one arm across the body. Squeeze it in. Settle the shoulders. And open and come to the other side. Another big breath in. Nice sigh out through the mouth. Side bends. Inhale, open. Exhale, come across. Float from the core. Inhale. Exhale. Open on the end. Fold on the exhale. Float to the center. Exhale, one hand down. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Strong core. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, float to center. Bring the fingertips to the shoulders. Start to twist. See if you can bring your attention to the whole spinal cord, starting from the base of the spine, coming all the way around. So the chin is the last piece. Come around. Bring the hands so the elbows are now pointing up, arms parallel to the ground, and we get a little faster. Keep drawing the belly in. And now we'll add the breath. And let it go. Settle. Come forward. So let the hands find the floor. Remove any props up onto the hands and knees. We're still just starting to mobilize the body. Take some waves here. Toes are tucked. Open the chest. Inhale. Exhale around the spine. Move the shoulders forwards. Keep moving the shoulders forwards, drawing in the belly. Feel the core engage. Feel that internal rotation, so it feels like you're screwing the hands into the floor. Protect the elbows. Maybe the knees floating in. Drawing the core in. Rounding the upper back. Hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees. Keep the hands where they are. Move the hips back. Stretching, opening the chest. Lifting from the tummy. Inhale. Going forwards. Bend the elbows. Ardha Chaturanga. Half Chaturanga. Chest to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Push strongly. Draw the elbows towards the body and send the hips back. 2 more. Inhale. Push off the toes. Lift from the belly. Unfurl the spine as you keep coming forwards. The elbows bend and squeeze. Chest to the floor. Inhale here. Elbows squeeze in. Exhale. Keep flowing back. The arms straighten as the hips move back. Open the chest. Feel the armpits open. Inhale. Forwards. Last one. Shoulders come past the wrists. Squeeze those elbows in. Lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Untuck toes. Rest. And then inhale to lift up again. Coming through to open the chest. More Anahatasana. Feet can be down for this or toes tucked. We want to feel the shoulders rooting and the armpit opening as we lower the chest towards the floor. Maybe the forehead is coming down. Maybe the chin is coming down. Maybe the chest is coming. Engage the toes or the feet against the mat. Come out, forehead down, bring the hands in, lift up. Let's stack shoulders above wrists, knees underneath the hips. A nice box shape. Feel nice and strong here. Left hand engage, right hand lift in, threading the needle, but don't land the shoulder. We're going to take the exercise version first. Exhale under, bend left elbow, reach. Inhale. Toes are engaged. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. This time we're going to land. Exhale. Right shoulder to the mat. Arm reaches away. Left fingertips walk forwards. If you wish, the left leg can reach away, and possibly the left foot can float. Maybe you fall out, and that's okay. Try to have the weight in the right toe and in the right shoulder. The head is light. Exhale, lower the leg if it's lifted. Bring the knees back in line. The left hand beside the face. Inhale, open back up. Right hand to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round the right foot back. Inhale, half moon on the floor. Exhale. Turn the left toes out for support. Inhale, lift the right foot. Pulse, 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 pulse. And relax the right leg to the floor. Land the right hand. Left toes come back. Energy through the hands. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg up. Open the chest. The head feeling light and free as the shoulders wrap around the body and the fingertips push into the floor. The tailbone reaches back. Exhale the right foot down. Lower the knees, hover the knees, shoulders above the wrists. Now the knees to the floor. Threading the needle to the other side. Inhale the left arm. Exhale. Inhale, doing 5. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. This time we land. Inhale. Exhale. We come down to the left shoulder. Right fingertips. Walk away. If you went for it on the other side, the right foot goes back, and perhaps we lift it on the inhale. Reach away through the heel. Gently lower the right foot on the exhale. Bring the knees back in line. Right hand down in front of the face. Inhale. Left hand high. Exhale. This time the left leg is going away. Right toes turn out. Half moon on the ground. Inhale the foot up. And pulse. Strengthening all the muscles in it. Gently return the leg to the floor. Come back. Extending the left leg away, right toes are touched. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg high. Again, feel like the ears are framed by the biceps, hands screw into the floor. Armpits open even as the head is free. Standing away. And exhale, lower the left foot to meet the right. Downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, lower the. Inhale, raise the heels, stretching calf, stretching the fascia of the foot. Exhale. Little steps, and with each little step we raise the hip. So raise the left hip, the left foot follows along. Place it down just an inch along the mat. Inhale the right hip. Exhale. And now speeding it up. Little steps, rocking the pelvis. Making our way slowly to the front of the mat. When you're coming towards the hands, bend the knees. Allow the torso to rest on the thighs. To come up, bend the knees. Check in with the information from the feet. Feel like the weight is spread evenly. Draw the belly in. Engage. Lift. Roll up. Really slowly so you feel like the weight is always above the feet. Once you're standing, let the arms float up. Finding our mountain pose with the arms above the head. Check that the feet are in line, the second toes are in line. Draw the belly in. Feel the muscles come under the ribs. Maybe a little rounding in the upper back. Exhale, bend the knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink a little lower. Inhale, straighten up. Arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Try to find a flat back. Bend the knees as much as you need to do this. Keeping the fingertips on the floor. Pick up the right foot. Exhale, step back. Slide the fingertips. Drop the knee. Inhale for our lunge, our first lunge. Back toes getting a nice stretch here. Bring the hands onto the thigh, behind the knee. Roll the shoulders back so we're nice and open. Feel the scoop of the pelvis. Exhale, open the thigh. Come forwards until you feel you can gain this nice stretch here. So that might only be there. You might be coming all the way through, depending on your mobility. Breathe. Pushing down the left foot, keep pushing the right toes down. Inhale, come back up to more of a box shape. Exhale with control. Coming back towards half split. It doesn't need to be too deep. You can always have a block here. Fingertips find the floor. See my hips that come out to the side? Have a look at your hips. Try to square the hips. Inhale forwards. Float the arms, pushing off the toes. Exhale. Back towards our half split. One more. Inhale through. Open up. Maybe even a little back bend this time. See how the back is feeling. Exhale this time. See if we can come back all the way until the buttock reaches the heel. Fingertips face behind us. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold. Belly to thigh. Rib to thigh. Pec breast to leg, maybe the knee. But all the way down, there's the shoulder on the leg. Let the head go. Otherwise, we stay wherever we reach. Come down progressively onto the leg. Lift the gaze. Inhale, use the fingertips for support. Come forwards. Up on the fingertips. Strong right foot. Bring the left foot back in line. Exhale, untuck toes, child's pose. Coming straight through to the locust pose, like a penguin sliding on its belly. Inhale. Slide it through. Salabhasa, the locust. Reach through the toes. Open the shoulders, open the chest, strong belly. Hands down, exhale, tuck toes. Inhale, plank. Exhale. 2 breaths. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step it through. Left knee down. First, the simple lunge. Inhale, strong left toes. Square hips, touch pelvis. Trying to avoid dropping the belly. Bringing the belly in. And now the hands onto the thigh. And again, we're leaning in. Breathing. Coming to the edge of our current mobility. Opening the front of the left hip especially. Also building strength in the right leg. Pushing back through those left toes. Now, fingertips finding the earth, exhaling back for our half splits. Inhale through, lift the arm. Second round, exhale, float it back. Nice straight spine. Inhale through. This time, if you wish, add the back bend. Exhale, and we come to the deeper expression of the half splits. The buttock finds the heel, lengthen the spine, lengthen up, inhale. Exhale progressively, belly, rib, neck, shoulder, forehead. Stopping wherever's right for us right now. Lift the gaze, inhale. Coming forwards. Plant the fingertips. Right leg back. Exhale, child's pose. Flat toes. Coming through to the locust again. Inhale. Maybe add the arms going forwards if your back is high. Strong glutes here. Exhale, hands down, tuck toes. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, round forwards, plank, and then lower the knees. I'm going to do a little strength builder for the shoulders here. So the quick wrist. Let's do a quick pit stop for the wrists. Interlace the fingers. Let's take them in little circles with the wrists. First, before we go and start putting all our weight into them, take some waves. And we'll do this one. So extend one palm away, wrapping around all fingers and thumb, extend through the heel of the hand, draw the fingers back. Just enough that you feel you're getting a stretch, nothing intense feeling. Exhale, wrap the fingers round, draw the hand back, feel that stretch in the top of the forearm. Let it go, and we'll come to the other side. Drawing the fingers back, extending heel and palm away, not forgetting the thumb. And then the hook, wrap it, draw that back as well. Okay, shake it out and we'll come back to where we left off, which is we're going to bring the shoulders above the wrists and just take a look. So we're going to walk the knees in a little bit and we're going to lift and we're going to bring the weight over the wrists. And we want to feel like we're pushing down and maybe the head will come between the arm like this. So it's sort of the very beginning of a lifting up into a handstand. So we're going to take 3 rounds. I hope you didn't already tire yourself out during the preview. But, okay, ready? Inhale and lift. Exhale. Try to bring the weight forward so that the feet feel like they're getting a little bit lighter. And exhale, lower down. Wrist circle. Second round. Inhale. Exhale. Gently lower the knees. Shake out the hands. Ready for the last one. Hands down. Inhale and lift. Head is down. Push through the shoulders. And lower the knees gently. A little shake out of them. Nice. Good work. Okay. Let's come onto the back. We'll carry on with the theme of strength, but we take the pressure off the wrists. We're going to come to basically reverse back this position. So the shoulders, the head are off the ground. Basically only the sacrum and the glutes are in contact with the ground. We'll take 2 rounds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Lift, stretch, point the toes, drawing in the belly, strong belly. Lifting, reaching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower down. Ready for the next one. And 3, 2, 1. Lift. Keep it in there. Keep reaching through the toes. Imagine you can send the legs out of the hip socket. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Take a little breathing. Don't get too relaxed yet. Okay. Put the sole of the left foot onto the floor. Sticking with the pointed toes. Inhale, right leg up. Reach away. Nice straight leg. So I'd say for this one we want to have a straight leg, so you can not come as far if necessary. We're just going to raise and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the last one. 8. Lower it really nice and slow. Hold it here. Strong through the left foot. Inhale, lift the hips. Point the toes. Knees are together or next to each other. Push through the foot, raising the hips. And slowly lower it down. Draw in the knees. Little roll across the back of the body. And right foot down. Point the left toes. Back of the hands on the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Legs in line. Push the hips forward and up. Strong right foot. Try to keep the hips parallel. Reach away through the toes. And with control, roll the spine back down. Draw the knees in. Maybe wide knees this time and roll across all the way to the hands. Massaging out the spine. Lovely. Okay. Let's bring both feet to the mat. And we're going to come into a regular bridge. Let's lift up, come into the bridge, engage the glutes, and keep pushing through the feet, push through the feet, push through the feet, trying to lift the hips up. And if you're ready, come onto the tiptoes. Maybe even scooch the feet in on each. We're in a really deep normal bridge. I'm just going to hold here for a little bit longer. If you can draw the knees together, feeling the inner thighs really fired up. Now reach the fingers towards the ceiling. Draw the elbows down. Give yourself a little bit more of a lift, pushing the elbows into the ground. Maybe here for another 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep reaching. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, keep the heels up, roll the spine down, upper back, mid back, lower back. Keep tucking the pelvis under sacrum, buttocks, and then the heels down. Let the knees fall from one side to the other. Nice. And then come to lie on one side. And the action is going to be like this. We're going to go draw the knee to the shoulder, extend it away. 5, 6 times. Last one. And then draw the foot behind. And little circle. Keep the toes pointing towards the floor. Reverse the direction. And bring that top foot in front. Pick up the bottom foot. And little pulses through the bottom leg. Nice. Okay. Let that go. Bring the feet together. Stretch out long. Lift up both feet. Maybe the top arm goes above. Maybe the feet come higher. Final stage is, could you lift the hands and the feet? You may roll over. That's okay. Reach, lift a little bit higher. And let it go. Good. There's at least one roll out. Nice stuff. Good work. Okay. Come to lie on the front. Make a pillow for the forehead with the hands. Give the bum a little wiggle. Wiggle out the hips. Maybe a little sigh wants to come out. Take a little breather. Okay. And now we're going to, before we come to the other side of the sideways stretches, we're going to come to just do a few of these. Lift, bringing the heels towards the butt. If that's uncomfortable, then maybe put a towel or something under the knee. Try to keep pushing the hips into the ground as we do this. I'm using the elbows or forearms to keep drawing the spine away from the pelvis. So it's basically like bow pose. Keep going. Last couple. And hold, squeeze, lift, squeeze, and relax. And we'll come to the other side. We're going to start with these ones. 1, 2, 3. The thigh bone is rotating in the socket. Another 3, 2, and 1. And then we did the foot behind, the little circles. And we just keep the toes pointing down at the ground as best you can. They're quite likely to want to point up. Change the direction. Great. And then the back foot steps in front. And the little pulse is powering up inner thigh. Finally, stretch the legs out long. And down to the side. And start off picking up the feet. And then maybe the arms. And then in this floating fish kind of shape. Maybe you can reach a bit higher. And relax it down. Come back to lie on the belly. Just kick up the right foot. Left forearm comes in front of you. And we're going to inhale and open up. Take hold of the inside edge of the foot. The thumb can even massage the ball of the foot here. Tuck the left toes. Push off the left toes to help open up. And find a bit of a back bend here. Opening the shoulder. Opening the front of the body. And then exhale, soften down And as you soften down, we're going to draw the right foot towards the buttock. So you might bring the hand on top of the foot. And you can bring the forehead down to rest on the left arm. Nice. Gently release the left foot. Give the hips a little wiggle. Bring the forehead to rest on the hands again. Wiggle the hips. And then we'll kick up the left foot. Inhale, open up, take a hold of the inside of the foot. Exhale, shoulder opener / back bend here. Tuck the toes for a bit more oomph. And exhale, lower down. Bringing that heel towards the buttock. So if the knee wants to come out to the side, like mine does, bring the knees together. And it's like you rotate the leg out so the foot is coming outside. And that should help keep the knees in line. Bring the forehead to rest on the right arm. And gently release the foot. Wiggle the hips. Just in case you're getting tension into the back there. If we haven't managed to let go of the psoas, which is really common. Okay. How are we doing for time? Good. Let's back to our hands and knees. Energy through the hands and lift into our downward dog. Nice breath out through the mouth, maybe. And again, look at your hands, take a look at your hands. So the fingers are nice and spread. And then rotate them outwards a little bit so you feel like you're screwing them into the mat. See if that spiral can travel all the way up the arms so it feels like the shoulder blades start to wrap around the rib cage. Then push through the hands and imagine someone's grabbed you by the hips and they're pulling your bum away from your hands or pulling your hips away from your hands. And see if you can open the heart, keeping the shoulder blades rooted and wrapping, opening the heart. Lengthening the spine. Strong breath. Strong pull. Walk the feet in just a little bit. Bend the knees if you need to. And as we inhale, if we can bring the weight forwards just a little bit. Inhale, weight comes forwards and back. Then walk the feet in another little step up onto the tiptoes. Try to keep the ears between the arms as we do this. Onto the tiptoes. Weight comes forwards. Exhale, relax. Last one. Another little step in. Strong hands. Inhale, weight comes forwards. And relax. Gently walk up to the front of the mat, bend the knees. Take hold of opposite elbows and let the back open, lengthen, soften. Really try to let the head go. Let the head be totally heavy. You feel the back of the neck lengthen out. In fact, bring the hands to the back of the neck where the neck meets the base of the skull and just massage it out. I'll be shocked if there isn't some tension there. Not with the jobs we all do, sat at desks, making things, using computers. So massaging out base of the skull especially, and not the spine itself, but the muscles either side of the spine and the neck. Running fingers along Pressing firmly with the thumbs on the base of the skull, behind the ears. And interlace the fingers at the back of the head. And again, we'll just be here for a few moments more. Just let the weight of the arms encourage the spine to lengthen. Maybe you bring the weight just a little bit forwards into the balls of the feet, toes. Feel the heels get just a fraction lighter. And bringing the weight back onto the heels, releasing the hands, bending the knees. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Arms float. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the hands by the sides. The eyes closed down. A few breaths here, feeling the body awake, alive, strong. Maybe a little tired, but feeling the energy of the practice. Come a little bit more into our hips. Inhale, over Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, the right foot back. Keep the knee off the mat. Inhale, high lunge. Little bend in the knee helps to pelvis under. Push back through that heel. Open the chest. From here, warrior two. Turn out the right hip. Heel follows with it. Shoulders above hips. Gaze to the front hand. Push down through the feet. Lower the tailbone. If the knee's coming too far forwards, you can shuffle the foot forwards. Try to let the belly go or the hip come round. Push down through the feet. Exhale, we're going to bring forearm down to the thigh. Inhale, side angle. Check in with how you feel, and if it's okay, we're going to come straight through. Bring the left fingertips to the floor inside the leg. Now you can see that what happens here is the shoulder comes forwards, arch. Before we do anything more fancy than that, see if we can just bring that left knee forwards, open the inner thigh, and try to bring the body back into a nice line. This is enough. This is a lot. Gaze to the front foot, fingertips. Lift up that left hand, hands to prayer. Let's see if we can get a bit longer here. Shoulder opens to the ceiling. From here, if you were to bind, body would remain in the line. It's hard work though. Release the bind if you've got it. Strong left foot. Inhale, straighten the leg. Trikonasana prep. Exhale. Find your Trikonasana. Hips stack. Shoulders. Gaze to the front foot. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Turn up the back heel. Might want to bring the back foot in a little bit. Up on the fingertips. Inhale. Find the flat back in your pyramid pose. Exhale, bring the belly to the thigh. Draw the left hip back. Inhale, half lift again. Draw the left hip back. Exhale, belly to the thigh. Maybe the ribs. One more lift. Inhale. Exhale, folding forwards to your full extent. Inhale, bend front knee, gaze forwards. Drop the back knee, exhale, back to our halves. Moving nice and slowly, giving everything in the legs time to figure out what's going on. These are big moves. Inhale through, this time a twist, right hand down, pick up the knee. Open, open, open. Right knee down. Roll onto the front of the thigh, pick up the leg. Draw the foot towards the buttocks, open the hip. If you want, let the left knee fall out to the side. Release the foot gently. I'm going to come back to the front of the mat, step the right foot through, fold, and then take a vinyasa. Inhale, exhale to plank, inhale, hold, exhale to the mat, inhale through, exhale, pedal it out, bend the knees, gaze between the thumbs, float forwards, fold, and inhale to step. Other side. Inhale up, exhale, fold, the half lift, and this time the left leg. Find that high lunge. Inhale up, settling in. Reach away through the back heel. And moving from the left hip, we open up to Warrior Two. And we can take the time with the Warrior Two to get everything just so. Going to drop the belly, drop the hips. Nice upright spine. Then the gaze to the front hand, push down through the feet, lower from the tailbone. Really pushing through the feet. Feel the inner thighs, the hamstrings, firing up. And then our side angle pose. Back of right wrist inside the knee. Inhale, get long. And then we're extending down. Fingertips find the mat. Looking for that straight line. Open the chest. Hands to prayer. And then maybe the bind. You can even gaze up. The neck is free. Release the bind, strong foot. Open up, keep coming up on the inhale. Get tall. Tuck the hips under, exhale. Find your Trikonasana. Gaze to the front foot. Bring the left fingertips to the mat. Turn up the back heel. Again, you can bring in the back foot a little. Using the lift of the fingertips, draw the right hip back. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, belly, maybe ribs to leg. Inhale, half lift. Second round, fold. Inhale, half lift. Don't forget to keep drawing the hip back. Lengthening the spine from the pelvis. Exhale. Maybe this time become a little deep. Inhale, lift. Runner's lunge, gaze forwards. Step the back foot in. Fold. And again, take that sun salutation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale back to your dog. Okay. From here, we're going to pick up just the right leg. Inhale it high. Open the hip. Bend the knee. And then we're looking outside the left foot, gently lowering right toes to the floor. Inhale, wild thing. Open the chest. On your next exhale, arm comes forward, buttocks come towards the mat but don't touch down. Inhale, lift back into the pose. Gaze to the front of the mat. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, coming through to pigeon. Right knee to right wrist. And pause in the upright position for a moment. When you're coming down, it can be good to have the front leg coming towards parallel with the front of the mat, if that's available. If the right buttock is floating miles in the air, put something underneath. A little pillow, a little block. And we're going to walk ourselves forward and find sleeping pigeon. Nothing too fancy here, just bring the head down onto a support, onto the arms, the hands, the block, or the mat. Somewhere where you can relax the head, so you're not supporting the weight of the head is supported. And then just breathe. With this pose, it's best to stay for a minute or so and let gravity do its work, let the muscles relax. You're leaning the chest on the leg. Maybe you feel the hips open a little more and you lift up the chest and stretch forwards and lower it down again, finding that extra length. Maybe you take a sigh out through the mouth or find a little smile. Gently lifting the head and the chest. Both hands, bring yourself back up. Roll onto the right hip to release, and we'll come to double pigeon. So bring the left foot forwards. Left heel finds right thigh. Coming towards our double pigeon. If the leg is floating, you can prop. If the leg is uncomfortable, you can extend the leg. Finding what works for you right now. And you can bring the hands on top gently just to help. Grow tall. And when you're ready, start leaning forwards and the elbows can come to rest on the top leg. That could be enough. If it's there, then maybe hands can come down, forearms can come down, and so on and so forth. Again, the pressure of the weight, either through the arms or the body resting on the leg, is giving a really deep stretch to the left hamstring, left glute. We'll stay here for about 20-30 seconds. And inhaling, lifting up. Use the hands, walk the hands back in. And now the left foot steps outside the right thigh. Draw the right toes back towards the buttocks. Try to have both sitting bones on the ground. Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fish pose. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, wrap and twist over your left shoulder. Inhale gently to the center. Exhale, counter twist. Very gentle counter twist. Unfurl the legs. Hands down, tuck toes. Downward dog. Inhale, left leg. Last little bit. Left leg high. Open the hips. Bend the knee. Left foot touches down. Inhale. Wild. Exhale. The buttocks float off the mat. Inhale, return to the pose. Gaze to the front of the mat. Exhale. Left hand down. Inhale. Left foot up. Exhale, left knee to the left wrist. Right leg extends back and away. Pause here. Get a prop if you need it under the left buttock. The hips will open more in time. And then coming through to our sleeping pigeon. Hands walk forwards. Maybe pause on the forearms, let things adjust and settle. And if the head doesn't want to come down straight away, we can use the stacked fists. And then taking away one fist as things open up, taking away the other. Eventually the head comes to the floor and we let go. Let everything start softening. The weight of the body pressing on the leg, opening the hips. Very gently start to raise the head and then using the hands, walking yourself back up, rolling onto the left hip, down double pigeon, fly log pose, stacking the knees with the ankles. Hands to the foot and ankle, using the prop if you need to. Totally fine. And then we'll see if we can bring the forearms on, lengthen the spine. And again, finding your own depth. This is enough to do the work. You can probably feel the stretch in the right leg. It's available. Forearms and the body on the leg. Raise the head, lock the hands in. We'll take our seated twist on the other side. Right foot steps over, draw that left foot in, find the ground with both buttocks and then left arm up. Wrap it around, twist over the right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, gentle counter twist. Release the legs. Roll the feet a few times. Drum the core. Arms behind you. We're going to take either inverted plank, or if that's not working for you, you can bend the knees. Inhale, lift the hips. Pushing down through the heels, lengthen the hips. Head can go back if that feels okay, if it feels good. Otherwise, keep the chin tucked. Lift the hips, lift the hips, lift the hips. That's it. Nice. Exhale, lower down with control. Scooch the bum forward slightly, roll the spine down onto the mat. Point the toes, extend the feet up and keep rolling back. Let's find our plow pose, Malasana. Elbows on the floor, hands to the spine, pick up the left leg, reach. Right leg follows, shoulders down. Keep reaching up through the left leg. Let the right leg come parallel with the floor above your face. Reaching up through the left foot. Let the right leg float back up to meet the left. Right leg reaches. Left leg floats parallel with the floor. Reaching up through the right toes. Left foot joins it. Exhale, can you bring the knees to the forehead? Inhale, shoulders. Exhale, knees to the forehead. This time, either to plow pose, or the knees can land either side of the ears. Inhale, lengthen the legs if they're folded. Exhale, roll the back foot down with control. Wrap the hands around the front of the shins, draw the knees in, bring the forehead towards the knees. Lower the shoulders and the back of the head to the mat. Take hold of the big toe or the outside of the foot. Ananda Balasana, happy baby, blissful baby. Our last movement will be a twist. Extend the left foot away. Draw the right knee over to the left. Roll onto the left hip. Keep the shoulders grounded. Right arm out wide. And inhale back to center. Make sure the spine is nicely aligned. Stand away right foot. Draw in left knee and then guide it across. Roll onto the right. And then rolling back onto your back. Finding any last little movements you need before you relax into your Shavasana. So lie on your back. Backs of the hands on the mat. See if you can bring the hands under the back of the head, neck, and lift up your head just an inch or two. Draw the flesh of the neck. Gently, gently lay the head back down with love. So have a beautiful length in the back of the neck. And then return the backs of the hands to the mat. Your feet falling out to the side. The body feeling heavy. The body feeling soft. Letting the breath find its natural rhythm. See if you can soften the jaw. Maybe around the forehead, the eyebrows. Maybe the eyes might feel a little more heavy in their sockets. And even as the breath moves the body against the clothes, the rest of you feels so heavy, like you're melting away. If the mind gets lost in a plan or in a story, imagine popping that thought with a pin, like a bubble. Return your attention to the breath, the body on the mat. Now. And take a deeper breath or two. Maybe start to feel some movement at the fingertips. Slowly, slowly. Some movement of the toes. And maybe you let the head roll gently, gently, side to side. Before we come up, we're going to roll onto our sides. Just gently rolling onto the left side or the right side. And let the ear rest on the outstretched arm. Draw the knees in so it's more like a fetal position, like this position in the womb. The Shavasana is the corpse pose. And that represents the death, everything that's come before. And now as we come to sit up, and let's sit up now, drawing ourselves up to find our cross-legged seat, represents the beginning of everything else. Continuation. Rebirthing. I hope you can take that energy of being a little more centered in the now and of being a fresh you, delighted in how awesome it is to be conscious, to be alive, to be present. Much thanks and gratitude for your attention. Let's chant one more Om to seal this practice. Inhaling for Om. Creation, sustaining, destruction, return to nothingness, and is Om. Thanks so much, Yogi. Sukhsama.